I get asked to make outdoor furniture every now and again. It presents unusual challenges for the woodworker in a whole number of areas. One of the main areas is finishing. You know, getting a finish that's going to stick on timber outdoors and protect the timber and not just deteriorate. This decking oil from Livos is a really natural product. It is a lot safer. There's no heavy solvent, or there's no solvent at all in there except for some lemon and orange oil. And I think it's really suitable for outdoor furniture, especially like a picnic table. You're going to be eating on that, kids might be playing on it, you're going to be resting your arms and your hands all over it, and you know, those really heavy solvent-based products, I don't know, I just don't love having them that close to my food and, you know, all my skin. So this stuff smells great, it smells a bit orangey, a bit lemony, comes in a range of colours. Something that's really important to understand when you're finishing outdoor furniture is that the only thing that is protecting the timber from the UV rays is the pigment. It's the colour, among other things. It's mainly the colour in the finish. So any decking oil that's crystal clear, I know this from experience, it requires a lot more upkeep than something that's really dark that is then going to really protect the timber from the UV rays. Or at least that's my general understanding and experience of it. For this piece, it was built years ago, it's been weathered a whole lot. I gave it a quick sand back and I'm going to throw some more oil on it. I've chosen to use this black decking oil just because I think it'll look cool, and sometimes I like to, you know, I'm interested in testing how black I can get furniture to go. It's something that I get asked for. So I'm really interested to try this out. So we'll throw some on there. So, went on really easy. Couple of notes, make sure you stir the tin really well. I shook it very well and there was still pigment in the bottom, so give it a proper stir, you'll feel it down there. Really nice even colour. Now this is just the first coat. I put it on, let it really soak in, then 5 to 10 minutes later, you just want to make sure you've spread that moisture. You're not trying to wipe it off like you are with some of the other you know, oil applications. You just want to make sure you haven't left pools of it. That'll give you a uniform color and just like a really nice distribution of oil in the timber. Now you leave it for a couple of weeks, or I think the idea is you could probably do 2 more coats, so 3 or 4 coats total over a period of you know, 3 or 4 weeks. So maybe every week you add another coat of oil. It'll darken it. It'll protect the timber further, you'll get a really nice color and a really well protected piece of timber. But it needs time to really get down into that timber and to sort of dry out a little bit as well. After a couple of coats, you will have really good water repellency and good UV protection. Really nice even color if you've applied it correctly. In the meantime, I would recommend, if you can, maybe keep it under cover, still outside, so it can, you know, do all of its drying process. Obviously, for a big piece of outdoor furniture like a picnic table or a deck, this is decking oil. You can't take it undercover, so you know, if it gets a bit of moisture or whatever on it, it won't be the end of the world. But ideally, you'd be looking to do these applications in a dry spell, so you're not adding moisture, actual rain, to the drying process of the oil. Smells great. It's got this orangey smell that I really like. Certainly no solvent smell. I wore gloves only because of the pigment, not because of the substance itself. Although, you know, that's probably recommended with any kind of oil, even though it is a natural oil. I think it looks really cool, and I'm looking forward to seeing the depth of color that I can add with a couple of more coats. Right now it's looking like a really deep walnut, and I'd like to get it to that sort of jet black place, but I think it'll take a lot more oil to get it in there to really hold that pigment. You can click these links below for more information on this product, and you know, we've got a ton of other Livos products as well. Subscribe to our channel. We have a bunch of videos coming out on woodworking stuff and other finishes, Livos and other products, so jump on there and have a look.